Hi everyone, and welcome to our gear review video of the Marmot Tungsten Ultralight 2-person tent. We've had this tent for about a year and a half, and it has over 500 kilometers of wear on it over 9 trips. It weighs 3 pounds, 8.5 ounces, or 1.6 kilograms, and costs $400 Canadian or $2.99 US.
The interior floor space of the tent is 32 square feet, and then there are 2 vestibules on it as well. The large vestibule is 9.8 feet square, and the small vestibule is 5.2 feet square.
The floor of the tent is made out of 30 denier nylon and has a 2000 millimeter water resistant rating. The canopy of the tent is made out of 15 denier nylon as well as no CM mesh. And the fly of the tent is made out of 20 denier polyester with a 1200 millimeter water resistant rating. These are the stakes that came with the tent. They work perfectly fine, but we ended up deciding to switch them out with the tri-point stakes. They weigh the same as the originals, but they hold just a little bit better.
Some of the features of the tent include a vent on the top of the fly, 2 pockets for basically anything you want to put in them, and a lamp pocket along the top of the mesh. We have also added a dry line on each side to hang clothing when it's wet outside.
Some of our favorite parts about this tent include how light and packable it is. We actually have replaced the original stuff sack with a stuff sack from an old Thermarest sleeping pad, which is smaller than the original and it fits in there really well. Another thing we like about this tent is how reliable it has been. We have never had a water issue, including the time when we had a practical stream running below the tent while pitched on a beach. We also really like how the fly can be half on and half off. This works really well for those really hot nights when you need the extra breeze or when there's a really clear sky and just want to look at the stars at night. Finally, we are really happy with how much room there is inside this tent for a 2-person tent. It might help that the 2 of us are very comfortable with each other, and we can't really say how comfortable it would be with a friend rather than a partner, but for the 2 of us, it's quite perfect.
There are 2 cons that we found with this tent. One is that it's fairly expensive at $400. The other one is that the material feels fairly fragile, and we have to be especially careful to make sure that the area under the tent is cleaned up of any sticks or other pointy objects that could go through it. You could use a footprint to help fix that, but we didn't want to because that would largely negate the weight savings we were getting for the tent that we picked.
Overall, we're really happy with the Marmot Tungsten Ultralight 2-person tent and do plan on continuing to use it for the foreseeable future. If you guys have any questions on this tent or tents in general, feel free to leave a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. If you enjoyed this gear review video, please give it a like, share, and remember to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.